Alright, guys. We're back for a quick little Dokkan battle video. We had a funny little situation happen here. The situation is already rectified. I was going to quickly do a video, explain what's going on, and tell global players, get your asses in gear and start grinding the world tournament, which they mistakenly put up. Here's a video by my beloved Toon Rami right here. World Tournament was live on Global right here. They accidentally made it live. We have a tweet from Rick of what happened. The start date for Global's World Tournament was set to December 12th, 2015 instead of December 12th, 2025 for some reason. So Global World Tournament, when the data download happened a little while ago, it was live. So global players were able to grind the World Tournament. Now, some of my mentions kind of started to blow up a little bit, where players were kind of like, oh, like, should we grind or, you know, blah, 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 blah. Listen, Dokkan is not going to ban for their mistake. This is the thing I've been battling with. I don't want to be rude, but with people for quite a while now. I remember when the airplane mode thing happened, and like, you know, like Dokkan chastised players in the news, and everyone was really scared, and they're like, "Oh my god, we're all gonna get banned." It's like, no, like, dude, that's a Dokkan flaw. Well, I guess like the airplane mode is still, I guess, something a little bit different, but even that's not something they're gonna ban with, right? So I just wanted to get this up. So here, Toon Rami is getting rewards and stuff like that. Like they mistakenly put it up early. When Dokkan makes a mistake, they're not going to ban players for taking advantage of the mistake they made. I think, like, the circumstances do matter, right? Like, so, the airplane mode, people who did whatever, they didn't ban for that, right? Because that's not really, like, tampering with the game's data or something like that. Remember, there was the bugged... Was it the friend and burst mode or whatever? And people were very scared. Oh my god, they're going to ban for that. No, they're not going to ban for that. Remember, the one time Dokkan actually had, like, disgusting ban waves was when players were duping stones. What they were able to do is players... This is, like, 2016, 2017. They were able to basically duplicate anything in their gift box. Right, so, like, players would have a gift box full of things, and then they would be able to consistently and constantly dupe, like, whatever was in the gift box, right? So, like, you know, players would just have infinite stones, you know, to be able to summon on and stuff like that. That's something Dokkan banned for. I'm not exactly sure exactly how it was done, but that's the type of thing that they were banned for. Not Dokkan accidentally puts the date in wrong for the World Tournament, right? And then you grind it up, they're not going to ban it, right? So, like, someone said, didn't they do a ban wave? No, that was for stone duping. That is something completely different than just, you know, doing this world tournament. So, I mean, they did fix this pretty quickly. Here, like, Toon Rami kind of, like, messaged me. And I was I'm kind of, like, familiar with this type of thing because this did happen on JP. And what happened was... I remember because of it, that there was, I think, 2 different situations where we ended up getting double rewards. But I remember JP ended up getting essentially double rewards for it. Global players were mad, and they also got double rewards. Although, like, just within our discussion right here, you know, like the World Tournament was taken down. So, I don't, like, those who did this will just get a couple of extra, like, missions done and stuff like that. I'm sure that these will reset once the game is going to go back, like, once it goes back live on the 12th. All the missions will reset and there'll be no issue. But I did just want to, like, you know, just let everyone know, like, there is no problem with doing these missions. No one's going to get in trouble, right? Like, they're not going to ban anyone. I don't think players are, like, going to, like, have missed out on missions or any weirdness or anything like that. Like, I think, like, you know, just in the brief window it was up, you could have grinded a little bit of World Tournament and get some extra rewards. Now, back in 2017, we had a bit of an issue. So, December 8th, This looks like, I think, the day the World Tournament first happened. And then there was an issue. So the problem with this, I believe, yeah, okay, I mean, I'm going to let this play just for a second. But there was an issue where people who got a certain amount of points, like the game would freeze up or crash or whatever. And they eventually, the World Tournament, I want to say, was up for a good several hours, 5, 6, 7 hours, something like that. And players who did grind it, we did get World Tournament rewards from this while it was up for a couple of hours. Now, this global one wasn't even up for a single hour, so I don't think that there's going to be, like, you know, like full-on, like, rewards or any extra stuff given out. But what happened was they took the World Tournament down, they gave rewards for those who had grinded it, and then World Tournament came back, looks like on the 14th right here, and then here I am on the 18th with World Tournament rewards. Oh, that was the Int Gohan World Tournament back at the end of 2017. This is right when I was starting to really begin to blow up on YouTube. Good times, good times, good times, good times. Okay, hold on. Yeah, and then here's just a couple of extra tweets, kind of like, so the World Tournament closed, they realized, and then, yeah, the World Tournament, it was actually up. Yeah, see, it's supposed to go from the 12th until the 15th, right? They go, oops, not the 12th of 2015, though. Yeah. Okay, sorry, I'm coughing. Here, I want to let this play for a second. Let's just see, like, kind of like me explaining the situation back then. Alright, guys, so we have some really interesting news related to the Japanese tournament that is going on over on JP Dokkan. Now, okay, I recorded a video earlier this morning summoning with the tickets that I had acquired through the tournament when it was postponed. Now, we've gotten the official info that it will be postponed to a later date. I'm going to put this at the start of the video, so we're going to go over what exactly happened in this post. Then it's going to transition into a video where I summon with my tickets. So I might say things like, oh, the tournament might be up tomorrow or something like that, but that won't be the case because this is new info I've learned that I put in front of the video, if you guys get what I'm saying. There also is a cut later on towards the end of the video where, you know, we receive the 3 GSSR tickets as well as stones where I do some summons. So, all right, let's get into it. So, the 22nd World Tournament is suspended, and the World Tournament is postponed to a later date. Now, there was an issue where people that obtained more than 15 million points could not play the World Tournament anymore, so all players got 20 Dragon Stones, 3 golden GSSR tickets. Damn, they gave out tickets. Wow, okay. Dude, back then, these tickets were really damn valuable. 10 Senzu, Dende, and a bunch of the orb-changing items, some Ghost Ushers, Babas, and Triamite Fruits, which is very generous rewards. Players that obtain more than the 50 million points get an additional 30 Dragon Stones, enough to 30 stones? God damn, dude. Back then? God damn. Do a multi, which is insanity. And it looks like rewards for wherever you were in the overall ranking and local ranking will be given out. Now, I know for a fact I was in top 100 for local, so I will be getting the TN, and those are given out tomorrow. So I'll be getting the LRTN tomorrow, but I'm not going to have enough Master's Mark medals to awaken him until the next tournament. It's very unfortunate. I actually, I set my alarm to wake up when the tournament started, but I overslept for about 2 hours, which sucks, because had I not done that, I would probably have a lot of Master's Mark medals. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to be high enough to get the Armor Gohan. I think I was just on the cusp of Armor Gohan. I was just shy of it, that TN, but I'm probably not even going to be able to awaken him to T1. Tomorrow, second World Tournament will end. Wow! Whoa! So remember, back then, this Bulma event, right, and the orb stages, I mean, these things were not around that often. So, like, this is like a big deal right here. That Bulma event, that was a big deal back then. Oh my! See, okay, I need to address this now because there's going to be a lot of anger from global players again about how JP gets ridiculous, insane rewards and all this type of stuff. And a lot of people are going to be saying, what about global? Where's global? I mean, guys, it's so funny. Yeah, back then, this type of thing, like the global shaft was much more of a real thing back then in 2017. It's so funny nowadays where, I mean, global is just, I mean, the preferential child. I mean, I'm just gonna say it out. I'm just gonna say it that, you know, global is where you go to get all the good shit. It's all sunshine and rainbows over there. Back then, it wasn't really so much, right? But I believe global did get double world term rewards. So what I think happened was wherever you placed, you would get your world term rewards, and then it was just like ×2. So, but this one that was just live on global was not live long enough, I don't think, where they're going to hand out rewards. So I don't, like, I think just those that played for a little bit just got a couple of extra rewards, and that's going to be it. Guys, these are the type of issues that happen on JP because they introduce new things. When this rolls around to global, this issue will already have been sorted out, so the same kind of thing will happen. Same thing with the 300 stones that JP received. Guys, I'll tell it to you as simply as I can. If you want these rewards, play JP. You could play both versions, but if you're mad JP just got these rewards, then log into your JP account and get them. Or eventually I stopped telling this to people because back then, I mean, the game had only been around, this was still 2 years, right? But eventually, like, as people are on their account for years and years and years, I stopped saying this. I mean, eventually, now it's better to be on global anyway, right? Global gets treated better, there's better rewards, blah, 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 blah. But, right, back then, this was advice I was giving to people. But, I mean, in hindsight, hopefully y'all stayed on global. Start JP. There's nothing stopping you. But we see how Akatsuki and Bandai, like, how they treat global. Like, let's be real. Let's put it on the table. Like, we see how it is. If you want these good-ass rewards, just play JP. It's there for all players. Anyone. You start a JP account now, and these will be in your gift box. So, the Orb Stages, all Orb Stages will be open, looks like this weekend. Oh, that's lit. Is that because of this? Oh, my God. So, this is awesome. Just crazy good stuff. Whole bunch of stones for everyone. I'm really salty. I don't really care about the 30 Dragon Stones as much, but damn, I wish I was high enough to get, like, the Armor Gohan. We'll see. Yeah, so there we go. Funny times, man. Funny, funny, funny. That shit is very... blast from the past. A long time ago, right? And then eventually this is back, yeah. And then we start doing, there's the thing in the news, and then it transitions into that summon video I referenced. Oh my God, look at the old, damn, Super Saiyan 3 Bardock. Look at the loading. Oh my God, the loading. 20 seconds of loading, that's crazy. All right, guys, so there we go. Oh, there's the old summons. Just a little bit of shenanigans here. You know, Global World Tournament. It's down now, though. If you got to grind it, do not worry. They're not going to ban for, like, a mistake that Global made like this. Y'all are not getting banned, right? If you grinded it, you are 100% completely A-okay. So, let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys next time.